crybaby. What's up, guys? Nate here.
And Jack!
And we've got a huge set for you today. I know I said that in the last review, but...
That thing's huge!
Guys, story time real quick. Many of you know that Lego Bionicle, which is still one of the most successful...
Hold on a minute, Nate. I gotta set this up. And now, story time with Carl Childers.
No, that ain't gonna work. Many of you know that Lego Bionicle is one of, if not the most successful Lego theme of all time. It started in 2001. Well, 2001 had 6 sets. They were 6 characters called the Toa Mata. And they were from
The Huatoa?
The Toa Mata. And they rained down on an island called Mata Nui, which was named after the...
Wait. The Huamata from Huawata?
The Toa Mata from Mata Nui.
I'm lost.
That's if you'll let me talk and you'll shut up, you'll know. Shut up.
How dare you?
As you can already tell, Bionicle has very in-depth lore for video games. They wrote a whole story, they did movies, everything. And I think that's probably one of the reasons that the first generation of Bionicle from 2001 to 2008, I believe, is so beloved, because it was such an in-depth story. Well, the 6 original characters were Tahu, Kopaka, Onua, Gali, Pohatu, and Lewa. I think they just pulled random names out of their hats or something, but they sound cool. I've always wanted a Bionicle, but specifically this one. This exact Lewa from 2001, but he was retired 2 years before I was even born. So I eventually gave up on it. Well, one night I was digging through Oblivion, which if you're a long-time subscriber, you know that Oblivion is my big bin of Legos. And I found this. That's the head of Lewa, and I instantly recognized it. And I was like, there's no way. I've had Oblivion for 14 years and never knew that there was a Bionicle head in there. I kept digging, and I found the torso, the gears, the neck piece, right arm, right leg, and right foot. And I was like, there's more than half of Lewa here. I can rebuild him. So, the set I've always dreamed of, got on Bricklink immediately. Got all the pieces I needed, got them in. And now I have a set I've always wanted my whole life, literally. And it's a set that's older than I am.
Cool story, but kind of confusing with all the crazy names.
I still can't believe I have this set, but here he is, 2001 Lewa. The mask was a bit tricky to get. The first mask I got came in with a lot of wear, which is understandable since it was made in 2001 and there haven't been any more made since. I could have gotten one off of Etsy, but I wanted an official Lego one, so I got it off of Bricklink. First one I got in showed a lot of stress marks and 2 cracks even in the plastic. So I made sure I got one that was listed as new instead of used, and that's where this mask came from. If you're a Bionicle fan, you know that the masks are where the robot cyborg guys get their power. Here's a 360 view of Lewa. So, Lewa, very good figure. If you don't know Bionicle very well, especially with G1, they used all the same pieces for the different characters. They just laid them out in different configurations to get different looks for the characters. Lewa is the Toa of air. His mask controls air. It's the mask of levitation, so it allows him to fly. And he's also got a more slim look than everyone else because he's the limber one. He comes armed with 1 axe. Each Toa has their own unique weapon. Some have 1, some have 2. Kopaka, I believe, has a sword and a shield. So those are 2 different weapons. But Lewa just comes with an axe. Very, very green figure. 2 different shades of green. Lime for the limbs, and green for the torso, mask, feet, and appendages. Like the hand and the axe and the feet. And good gear function, good all-around playability, and just a really cool build all around. I'll go ahead and show you the feature. There's this gear on his back right here. You can see the gears in there. Well, this is a hand grip gear, and the ones inside his shoulder, or between his shoulder blades, are the function gears. So you turn this. Oh, hang on, wait a minute. There we go. Okay, sorry. You turn this gear, it raises his axe up, and then you can chop with it. And you can get quite a bit of force behind this thing too. And it's really fun to do, really fun feature. And if you want, you can turn his hand sideways, lock it in, then his axe has a axle hole right here. So you can just bring this around, connect it, connect the hand to the axe right there, kind of bring him over, and then he can chop with both hands. Only problem is, if you want, it doesn't go all the way down. You can get a little bit more if you connect it to his other finger. You can get it down a little lower, but it doesn't go all the way down. But that is a cool feature. One thing I love about all Bionicles is the mask has what's called a brain stock. And it's that translucent piece right there. There are different colors for each Toamata, but they're translucent, so they let light in, and they constantly look like the eyes are glowing. There's no, like, I don't have a flashlight up above shining down on this. This is just the light in the room. And the eyes look just like they're glowing. That is awesome. Unfortunately, there is no articulation in the head at all, or the hips, so his legs can only go about that far. I'm working on a modification for the hips though, to give his legs a little more posability. I'm also working on a modification for the arm, like a brick built arm, so he can move his elbow. But I already have 2 modifications done. Ta-da! So what I did is I replaced this piece in the neck, the cross-shaped piece, with a simple pin. And that allows his head to move. And for the axe, I didn't want him to constantly have to hold his axe, so I built this in. There was already a pinhole in the back, so I just built onto that. Really simple, and it allows him to hold his axe on his back, and it's great. Normally I do posing for figures, especially articulated Lego figures like Gypsy Onyx or Optimus Prime or Soundwave or Lewa here. Normally I do several poses with 360 views in the studio, but since Lewa is the Toa of air and he resides in the jungle, let's try something a little different. Here's some outdoor pose photography of Lewa. So, yeah, here.
Hey, was his axe supposed to be on his back, or is that something you did?
I did that.
Cool. That's a good adaptation.
Yep. And did you not watch the video or something?
Do what?
Did you not watch the video or something? I said I added that part to put his axe on his back, and I made his head able to turn.
Well, you told me to shut up, so I quit paying attention.
Oh yeah, crybaby.
There he goes again.
Honestly, these guys kind of look like you. I mean, they got ribs, robot parts. They got ribs, robot parts. I mean, they're robots.
But they can't talk, and I love my hairdo better than theirs.
That's gonna do it for today's.
No one messes with the do.
That's gonna do it for today's craziness, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe,
comment, and hype the videos.
and we'll see you next time on Brick Tech.